Trojan is eating everyone alive, except for the Most High's chosen people. And ain't no sequel in the end time. The Hebrew Israelites hit me rocking enzymes. Let me define my mind. It's not that complicated. He that has an answer here, his mental will be elevated. Simply stated, I was intoxicated and inebriated by the old me until I was emancipated. The shield of wisdom helps to purge out the schism within the body. Cause human nature taught me to be naughty and haughty. The words are hooked around, it's gotta be disease. But I got spiritual medication so my soul can be at ease. We got the shield, we got the helmet and the sword. We got to kill that old man so we can kick it with the Lord.
Pressure, pressure, can't you see it? What the truth have done for me, yeah. Taught me nationality. Pressure, pressure, can't you see it? Pressure, pressure, can't you see it? What the truth have done for me, yeah. Taught me nationality. Brother, brother, can't you see it? Brother, brother, can't you see it? What the truth have done for me, yeah. Taught me nationality. Brother, brother, can't you see it? Brother, brother, can't you see it? What the truth have done for me, yeah. Taught me nationality. Brother, brother, can't you see it? Judah,
Negroes, Benjamin, West Indians, Levi, Haitians, Simeon, Dominicans, Zebulon, Holland to Panama, Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, Cubans, Gad, North American Indians, Reuben, Seminole Indians, Naphtali, Argentinians, Sicilians, after Colombia to Uruguay, Issachar, Mexicans, wake up, Judah, 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 wake up.
Shalom and welcome to Shulawism. I'm your host, Priest Sa'awam. Now, Shulawism is a program that's geared to teaching the truth according to the King James 611 Bible. Now, I'm going to go into a topic today. We're going to a topic that a lot of pastors don't even cover in these days and times. We're in the end times, you know. These are the last days. And I'm going to call it D.N.D, or disasters and destruction. You know, because that's all that's talked about in this Bible for these end times. Disasters and destruction. So I'm going to start off with Jeremiah 31 and 7. And all that I say and do will be by Hashem, Hamashiach Yahushai, or in the name of the anointed Savior. So Jeremiah 31 and 7 says, "For thus said the Lord, sing with gladness for Jacob." And Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. It says, "and shout among the chief of the nations." So I'm going to shout among America. This is the chief among the nations. Right? America is. So it says, "Publish ye, praise ye, and say, O power, save thy people, the remnant of Israel," the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. It says, "Behold, I will bring them from the north country," and America is North America, "and gather them from the coast of the earth." He has scattered us among all nations all over the earth, all coasts of the earth, it says. "And with them the blind and the lame, the woman with child, and her that travaileth with child together. A great company shall return thither." It says, "They shall come with weeping, and with supplication will I lead them. Crying," he said, "I will cause them to walk by the rivers of water in a straight way, to wherein they shall not stumble. For I am a father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn." Says, "Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, He that scattereth Israel will gather him." Because he told us he's going to scatter us in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the 64th verse, if we didn't follow his laws, statutes, and commandments. So it says, verse 10 again, Hear the word of the Lord, O you nations, talking to the other nations outside of the children of Israel, and declare it in the isles afar off. It says, and say, he that scattereth Israel will gather him. He has scattered us, and he's going to gather us back together as a nation and keep him. He's going to keep us as a shepherd does his flock. It says, for the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he. So he's going to ransom us from the hand of him that is stronger than us. Right? It says, therefore they shall come and sing in the height of Zion, and shall flow together to the goodness of the Lord, for wheat and for wine and for oil and for the young of the flock and of the herd, and their soul shall be as a watered garden, and they shall not sorrow any more at all. So no more tears are going to fall from our eyes, and we're not going to have any more sorrow. It says, then shall a virgin rejoice in the dance. So virgin's going to be dancing. A virgin is a young woman, whether married or not. And marriage is constituted by and consummated by sexual intercourse. So whether of a young age, a virgin is. Of a young age, whether married or not. So it says, then the virgin shall rejoice in the dance, both young men and old together. Both young men and old together. Say, for I will turn their mourning into joy, and will comfort them, and make them rejoice from their sorrow. And I will saturate the soul of the priests with fatness, and my people shall be satisfied with my goodness, said the Most High. Wahamashiach Elohai or Elohim, the power. Okay? From there, we're going to look at Joel, the 3rd chapter. Joel, the 3rd chapter, we're going to start at the 9th verse. And it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. The Gentiles are the other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel. It says, prepare war. It says, wake up the mighty men. He says, wake up your mighty men. Bring forth your armies. It says, let all the men of war draw near. So he's telling all the armies of the nations outside of the children of Israel to come near. Let them come up, he says. It says, beat your plowshares or your farming utensils into swords, weapons of war, and your puny hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. So he says, thither, at this place, cause thy mighty ones to come down. Who's the Most High's mighty ones? The angels. Hold that. We're going to look at Psalms 103 and 20. Psalms 103 and 20. So it says, let thy mighty ones come down. Let's see who the mighty ones are. Psalms 103 and 20. Bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. So that's the strength of the Most High. That's the strength of Hamashiach Yahushua. The angels that's coming back to fight with Hamashiach Yahushua against all the heathen that are going to be gathered together to fight him when he comes back, to set up righteousness on this earth. So you better be on the right side of Hamashiach Yahushua, or it's going to be a disaster for you and destruction. Remember, this is D.N.D, disaster and destruction. It says, verse 11 again, going back to Joel, the 3rd chapter. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. You're going to cause the angels to come down.